Good afternoon, everyone. The impact of psychological capital, academic burnout, and college students. Employability. Presenter name: Yang University, City University course. PhD abstract. Academic burnout excellence has been observed to be primarily associated with psychological capital. Psychological capital affects employability skills of a student. However, Burnout alters the relationship between the above two factors: methodology, quantity, and research methodology has been utilized for the research study. 113 questions-based questionnaire was developed for data collection. SPSS was used for the data analytical purposes discussion. Cheese-clear test was effective in showing the impact of one variable on the other. Moreover, correlation, regression, and ANOVA were also successful in showing the effect of metadata variables. However, t-test has provided non-significant statistical results. Conclusion: the current research study recommends the universities to reduce student burnout in order to maximize their academic excellence, which will further help them in getting proper employment. Keywords: psychological capital, academic burnout, employability, college student. 1. Introduction. The specific introduction of this chapter has been observed to focus on the exploration of specific factors that primarily influence the psychological capital, as well as employability among students of college. Burnouts among college students have been observed to be common. Employability et al. 2021. According to a research evidence, it has been observed that motivational deficit and academic workload were the main reasons of burnout. Et al. 2021. 2.1. Introduction. This chapter has been used to discuss the theoretical underpinnings, existing literature findings related to the study, followed by the conceptual framework development, and finally the literature gap. 2.2. Theoretical underpinnings. Theory of psychological capital, which are associated with 4 factors: self-efficacy, optimism, resilience, and hope. More. 2021. These specific positive factors have stated that they work well with the performance, well-being, and success of the diverse life domains. Et al. 2021. It can be said that the burnout level is at for students who have good employability skills, and vice versa. Et al. 2022. 2.3. Employability among the college students. Employability among college students has 4 major dimensions. It can be said that skills, knowledge, attributes, and readiness for the job market are the 4 major dimensions associated with employability. 2.4. Psychological capital among college students, which are associated with 4 factors: self-efficacy, optimism, resilience, and hope. More. 2021. These specific positive factors have stated that they work well with the performance, well-being, and the success of the diverse life domains. Et al. 2021. 2.5. Relationship between psychological capital and employability. More is the professional integrity of a student, more will be his overall employability. Therefore, it can be said that psychological capital is related to employability. 2.6. Impact of burnout on college students. Moreover, it has been observed that this creates huge pressure and leads to academic failure also. 2.7. Burnout as a mediator of the relationship between psychological capital and employability. This problem prevents students from improving much and utilize their employability skills. In other words, it can be said that burnout decreases motivation of students. 2.8 Conceptual framework, as shown in the figure 2.9. Literature that although the relationship between the psychological capital and the employability has been discussed before, it can be felt that burnout has not been addressed as a mediator factor. Therefore, research needs to be performed to address the gap. 2.10 Summary. The chapter has successfully reviewed existing body of literature concerning the research topic. The chapter has also identified literature gap that needs to be addressed in the future research work. 3. Methodology 3.1 Introduction. A quantitative research study has been chosen to be performed in the study. This research study has used 113 questions-based questionnaire for data collection and regression analysis for data analytical purposes. 3.2 Research design. Due to the existing research gap, another reason of selecting the research design was that both reliability and validity testing can be done for the pilot data collected by using the questionnaire, the Flora CTL 2021 3.3 research approaches is because of the fact that deductive research approach tests theories as well as hypotheses. Deductive research approach was observed to be beneficial in addressing fresh concepts. 3.4 Research method opinions were collected from 400 research participants by using a questionnaire. 3.5 Instrumentation. This format was utility-sync. EWG text forms are free for all to be used for various purposes. Tomlin's ETL 2022 WJX forms are also easy to handle and modify whenever required, according to the requirements. Malaysia ETL 2022 3. Data collection. There were a total of finally formed 130 questions, divided into 4 main categories. These questions were asked by the research to specifically participate from university and colleges. The selected group of participants was comprised of college or university students. The questionnaire was comprised of 113 questions, out of which 17 questions were based on demographics of the participants. 40 questions were based on psychological capital. 36 questions were on employability, and finally, 20 questions were on burnout. 3.7 Data analysis. One of the largest advantages of utilizing SPSS was associated with the fact that it was effective in handling larger datasets. 3.8 Time schedule. As shown in the figure 3.9, research ethics. Since human participants were considered for the research study, since they involve human participants, measured and Dura 2022. This section of the research makes it dependent on and free from any legal conflicts. Chinese 2020 3.10. Summary. The chapter has shown that the study was expected to be completed in 12 weeks. 4. Discussion 4.1 Introduction. This section has focused its discussion on the results and discussions associated with the research study. The focus of this chapter is given in analyzing the collected data with respect to the study aim. 4.2 Results 4.2.1 Descriptive statistics. The results have shown that all the survey students were university students, and mostly remained. The performance grades were observed to range from school level to the national level, and several students were observed to have professional post-qualification certificates or have participated into internships and social practice. Thus, comprehensive characteristics of the participants were observed from the descriptive statistics results. 4.2 2 correlation analysis. 1 descriptive statistic. The results have shown that all the survey students were university students and mostly remained. The performance grades were observed to range from school level to the national level. Even and several students were observed to have professional sports qualification certificates or have participated into internships and social practice. R. Correlation analysis, psychological capital. Furthermore, it was observed that positive correlation existed between feeling confident and recovery from setback. Academic burnout. It was observed that clear employment goals were positively correlated with salary and job position employability. Like correlations, the results have shown that willingness to cooperate was well aligned with effective teamwork and resource sharing. 3. Regression analysis. Psychological capital regression. Negative coefficients were observed to be associated with completion of the task well, recovering from setbacks and recovering quickly. These 3 factors played a major role in shaping domicile preferences. Academic burnout, regression. Individual decisions. The specifically characterized by diversity and unpredictability that are influenced by a wide variety of factors that include social, economic, and environmental considerations. Employability. Regression. Perceptions of technical assessments and attitudes towards perceiving fatigue in technical learning have been observed to be associated with employability. 4. ANOVA results. Psychological capital linear modeling. The variables associated with psychological capital had most significant impact on the psychological capital of the students. Academic burnout. Linear modeling variables from statement 16 to 21 have shown that there is no statistically significant impact on academic burnout. Employability. Linear modeling. Finally, statements 1 to 5 have shown variables which have no statistically significant impact on academic burnout. 5. T-test results. The results show that no statistical significance was present for the effect of psychological capital. Furthermore, the academic burnout T-test have shown that statement 19 and 20 were the predictors of burnout. However, the other statements did not demonstrate significant associations with burnout. Only statements 1 and 3 have p-values that were near to significance. Statements 2, 4, and 5 have most significant associations. 6. T-square analysis. The analysis has revealed that there is a significant effect of psychological capital on employability that is altered by burnout. 4.3. Discussion. Therefore, it can be said that the obtained results were justifiable and have addressed the key research aim. Burnout was observed as mediating factor that prevented psychological capital to influence employability among college students. 4.4. Summary. The chapter has successfully presented with the results of the research study. 5. Conclusion. And the current research study recommends the universities to reduce student burnout in order to maximize their academic excellence, which will further help them in getting proper employment. Thank you.